I'm the ticket clerk on the last run of bus Route 44, and the only driver on this thing. Before every departure, I'd holler out, anyone on this bus with the last name Wu, you can't ride, get off now. The ticket booth always checks IDs, so technically no one named Wu should ever make it on. Passengers thought it was weird, but no one ever pushed back. But today, this sharp, icy voice just exploded through the whole cabin. What kind of garbage rule is this? Why can't someone named Wu ride? That's insane. What he didn't know was, the second one person named Wu steps onto this bus, everyone on board is done for. I let my face go cold and walked straight up to him. ID. Now. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted something sticking out of his pocket. Half a jade pendant with a bizarre pattern. Looked about 70% identical to the one my family kept at home. Except this one was pitch black and gave off a seriously dark energy. This guy had the look of someone who'd never backed down from anything in his life. Cocky eyes, arrogant smirk. You're just the driver. Who are you to check my ID? I said flatly, standard check, making sure you're not a Wu. That set him off instantly. Who came up with this trash rule? What did people named Wu ever do to anyone? I'm filming this and posting it. Let everyone see what kind of operation you're running. Passengers around him started chiming in. Seriously, we all paid for our tickets. Like, why are we being treated differently? This rule is out of line. I tuned all of it out and kept my eyes locked on him. ID. He whipped out his phone and aimed it right at me. Hey everyone, come look at this. Bus 44 is targeting people named Wu. They won't let them ride. He thought the camera would make me fold. I didn't even blink. That's when Xiao Li, our safety officer, saw things getting out of hand and stepped in. Sir, please put the camera away. This is company policy. Our hands are tied. Someone posted about it online before, and the company shut down Route 44 entirely. They're cracking down hard on this rule now. If you do this, you're ruining it for every future passenger. Don't threaten me with shutting down the line. You'd never kill a route this profitable. The guy wasn't budging. Then, a middle-aged man from the back spoke up. Hey kid, don't brush this off. You can look it up online. I've been riding this route for years. Route 44 got suspended before, all because of a passenger named Wu. Riders had to beg the company to bring it back, and this rule was the condition. I came across it when I was researching the trip. But this is the only bus to Liangshan, so no matter how weird the rule is, everyone just puts up with it. People around him nodded to back it up. The guy realized filming wasn't going to get him anywhere, and he finally lowered his phone. Still ran his mouth, though. What a joke of a rule. Did the bus company owner personally beef with someone named Wu or something? ID and ticket have both been checked. I'm not a Wu. Start the bus. Stop wasting everyone's time. No ID, no ride. Bus isn't moving. Oh, so now you're really pushing it, huh? With that, he shot to his feet, fist cocked and swinging at me. At the same moment, that black jade pendant slipped out of his pocket, hit the floor, and made this dull, heavy thud. Every light in the cabin flickered, just once. But everyone felt it. Xiaoli jumped in and grabbed him. Sir, calm down. He's the only one who can drive Route 44. If he refuses, nobody's going anywhere. Just show him the ID. Don't hold everyone up. Passengers piled on and pressured him from all sides. He stood there surrounded, face like stone, and finally slammed his ID down. Look at it and drive. The second I took the ID, I felt this bone-deep chill shoot through my hand, like I'd grabbed a block of ice. I glanced down at the name. Zhou Kai. Definitely not Wu. I handed it back and turned toward the front. The bus eased out of the stop, and the passengers went right back to complaining about the rule. The whole cabin was buzzing. I couldn't tell them what was really behind that rule, or how dark that story actually was. I was lost in my own head, replaying what had happened on this route before. I didn't notice, until it was almost too late, that the bus was turning black, and the sky outside had gone dead dark. Then, out of nowhere, the PA system crackled on and started looping a stop that doesn't exist. Now arriving at Wujiaao, please exit. Now arriving at Wujiaao, please exit. I snapped my head up, saw the sky, heard that announcement, and my stomach dropped. No! No, no, no. I slammed the gas and pushed toward Liangshan, but the bus felt like it was glued to the road. We just kept slowing down, and then we stopped completely. Every needle on the dashboard was spinning like crazy, then locked onto the number 44, dead still. I stood up, walked to the front, and shouted, someone on this bus is named Wu. Step forward, right now. The passengers looked around at each other, terrified by the look on my face. I turned to Xiao Li. Check every single ID. Everyone. He went through them one by one. Nobody named Wu. Meanwhile, the bus had gone completely black, and outside the windows, nothing. Pure darkness. Something's wrong. There is someone named Wu on this bus. That spirit only comes for the Wu family. Then someone got impatient. We checked every ID. Are we moving or not? This is taking forever. I let out a cold laugh and pointed out the window. Look for yourself. Does it look like this bus is going anywhere? The passengers finally noticed something was wrong. They pressed up against the windows. What's happening? There was a road out there a second ago. Now there's nothing. Panic swept through the whole cabin. My expression got dead serious. If whoever is named Wu steps forward right now, there's still a chance. Stay hidden, and everyone on this bus goes down. At this point, there's nothing left to hide. They're about to find out exactly how terrifying Panlong Road really is. But the more I thought about it, the more something didn't add up. If Zhou Kai wasn't a Wu, then what was the deal with that black jade pendant? Time kept ticking. Still nobody stepped forward. I scanned every face in that cabin, looking for whoever was hiding among us. Then the bus lurched violently. A cold, black mist started seeping up from beneath the floor, slowly wrapping around the entire vehicle. Suddenly, a woman's scream ripped through the cabin. There's a hand on the glass and it's trying to grab me! Everyone went white. They rushed to that window, but there was nothing outside, just empty darkness. Someone said, There's nothing there. You must have imagined it. I don't see any hand. It was real, right here. It was clawing at the glass, trying to grab me. Everyone's nerves were shot. They all stared at the windows again. Then it happened. Dozens of pale white hands burst out of the dark all at once, plastering themselves across every single window. Fingernails dragging down the glass. That sound was unbearable. The whole cabin erupted into chaos, screaming everywhere. I reached into my pocket, pulled out a bag of fluorescent warning stickers, and threw them into the air. As they hit the sides of the bus, a blinding flash of light lit up the whole vehicle. Every hand yanked back into the dark. The black mist dissolved completely. Passengers collapsed where they stood, gasping for air. But I caught something. Just before one of those hands pulled back, it flashed a strange gesture toward Joe Kai, like a signal. I swept my eyes slowly across the entire cabin, trying to spot whoever it was meant for. I came up empty. I'm saying this one last time. Whoever on this bus is named Wu, stand up now, or every single one of us dies here. More time passed, still nothing. Then someone worked up the nerve to ask, "Driver, what is actually going on here? There's a female spirit on Panlong Road. Been there for 1,000 years. She has a blood feud with the Wu family. Any Wu who travels this road, something terrible happens to them, every time." Are you serious right now? Ghosts don't exist. Then what were those hands just now? Maybe the bus company set all this up, just to scare people named Wu off the bus. He hadn't even finished talking when the light above his head exploded with a loud crack. Shards dropped right in front of him. He shut up immediately. Believe it or not, that's your call. But if we find whoever is named Wu, we still have a shot. If we don't, everyone here is finished. Hold on, why does finding this person fix anything? You just said a Wu on the bus means death. We push them off the bus. The spirit has someone to go after. Once her rage has a target, she lets everyone else go. The cabin went quiet. People exchanged uneasy looks. You could see it on their faces. They were seriously considering it. People are selfish. When it comes down to survival, sacrificing a stranger doesn't feel so unthinkable. Silence. Then Joe Kai suddenly panicked. Don't listen to him. If nobody admits it, he dies too. Look at him, he's not even scared. He's got a way out. He's just messing with us. Xiaoli looked over at me, clearly torn. Luo Feng, it's still a human life. If something actually happens to them, the company can't just walk away from that. If there's any way to save them, we should try. Save them with what? That spirit has been around for 1,000 years. What I've got isn't even close to enough to go up against her. At best, I can keep myself alive.